Hell yeah! What is going on, everybody? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy DKEN, and welcome to my incredible podcast. Now, before we commence this episode, do not forget to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your families, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and of course, as always, enjoy. Let's get started. Our top story for today shall be females learn how to treat men right. Now this episode shall be for my fellow MGTOW and Red Pill brothers, okay? This shall be one of those MGTOW 101 lectures that I shall give to all of you for today. I know that a lot of you are fed up with this modern generation of females. I'm speaking primarily for those that live in the US, even though I send all of my love and support to my fellow brothers that live elsewhere, i.e. the UK, Australia, and so forth. The reason that I'm judging this modern generation of females solely in the US is because I cannot speak for the other sides of the world because I've never been there before. So I cannot judge what I don't know. However, based on what I have seen in social media, I do know that MGTOW and the Red Pill is growing stronger in other sides of the globe. Gentlemen, I don't care where you live, how old you are, what your social status is. The next thing that I'm going to say, you need to hear this. We need to start taking stands against these left-wing morons, especially against the feminist movement and the Me Too movement, because this has gone way beyond the maximum limit, and we need to start rising up. To all of y'all that lean towards the left, and to those of you that shame men in all directions, and you know who you are, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, because men in general are just fed up with the drama that everybody in the left is producing. So for this episode, I shall be going over everything that modern females are doing wrong. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. 1. The body count phenomenon.
February, March, April, May, June, July, September, October, November, December.
As a lot of you know, the modern females were conditioned by the feminist movement to believe that they can sleep with whoever they want. They could do whatever they want. They can do everything that a man can do. They can become strong and independent females. Typically, they go for the top 20 to 10%, aka the Chads and the Brads and the Tyrones. You know, all those boys. We all heard about the 80-20 rule, and check this out. That rule pretty much recently transformed into the 90-10 rule, meaning 90% of the men out there get no action whatsoever. They get left on the back pocket, if you will. They get overlooked. They're not given the time of day. Meanwhile, the top 10% of men get all of the action, and, I'm not done yet, they don't have to pay anything to get tons of peace leave. However, the 90% are pressured to pay for some action. Keep this in mind. Most men are paying for something that a select few men are getting for free. I shall repeat that again. Most men, aka the 80 to 90% of men, are paying for a product that the top 10% of men are receiving on a fucking silver platter for free. Straight to the point, you have two options. Pay for the action or don't pay for any of that bullshit, and you can save a lot of money. Make no mistake on that. Stop throwing away your hard-earned money for females that you've never met in your entire lifetime, okay? This is why I consider most females to be negative investments. They're simply a waste of time, money, and efforts, because if they are not going to put any work into the equation, if they choose to not bring anything to the table, so fucking be it. We will imitate that exact same response towards these females. They don't want to put shit to the table, we will not bring anything to the table. They don't want to be there with us and support us, so be it. There's the door. Have a nice life. Now, 2, the strong and independent female mindset. Now, females, if you're listening to this, I shall share with you a cold hard truth. Now, before I say what the truth is, keep this in mind. If you choose to engage in this conversation with your emotions and react from an emotional standpoint, That's your choice. I did not do anything to deserve an unnecessary response. I did not say anything bad. It's up to you. Take it however you want. Here we go. The truth is, most men are not attracted to strong and independent females. Like I said, y'all females can attack me all you want with your lame-ass emotions, but you will fail. It's impossible for y'all females to convince me that strong and independent females are attractive and ambitious. Most men, and when I say most men, I mean at least 80% of men in the US have never been and are not and will not be attracted to strong and independent females. Y'all females that fall under this category, and you know who you are, listen to the next thing that I will say right now. You claim to be strong and independent. However, that's your emotions talking. You claim to be this way. However, when I look at this situation from a different perspective, when I look at your actions, I can already tell that you're bullshitting yourselves. You're deluding yourselves. Let me give you an example.
Can the guys on TikTok enlighten me on what you guys are looking for? Because I'm 27, I have a career, I push 6 figures, I've got my own place, I pay my own bills, my own car, I've got a dog, I can cook, I'm funny. My friends voted me the most memorable personality in our entire friends group. What am I doing wrong?
What happened? Where did all the men go?
I don't understand. 2.5 years of being single now.
Okay, let's go over this clip one more time.
I'm 27. I have a career.
See that? We all heard that. She said that she has a career.
So I could focus on my career.
So she can focus on her career.
I push 6 figures.
She pushes 6 figures. So it sounds like she has one of those 70 hours a week type of jobs.
I've got my own place. I pay my own bills, my own car.
Brace yourselves for what I'm about to say. No self-respecting man cares about a female that has her own money, her own place, and her own career.
So I could focus on my career.
What y'all need to understand is most men will literally walk past your bitch-ass 6-figure making stronger independent self because they don't care about your career. They don't care about your degree. Matter of fact, enough of the first example. Let me show you another example. Let's roll the clip.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology. I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids. So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
Oh, yeah. What were you talking about again? Who cares what the hell your degree's all about? Who cares which university you graduated from? Y'all were the ones that chose to spend all of your time riding the cock carousel or the hoe train, whatever you want to call that. And then when you hit the wall, when you reach your 30s, this is what you end up saying.
What happened? Where did all the men go?
That's when you start blaming all of the men for your own fuck-ups, when in reality, you chose to get screwed over by the Chads and the Brads and the Tyrones. So deep down, you're pissed at those guys. You're not pissed at all men. When you really think about it, you chose to enjoy getting taken advantage of by the bad boys. That was a choice that you made, so own up to that. So that was number 2, the strong and independent female mindset. Let's advance to number 3. You love chasing the bad boys, the Chads, the Brads, the Tyrones. Those are the kind of guys y'all females love chasing. As we all know, deep down, y'all females hate and loathe the nice guys because they don't have fucking spines. They're just so easy to play. These are the kind of guys that will go out of their way to impress and please all sorts of people, especially females. But the bad boys are the type of guys that are well known to do the opposite of what nice guys do. They don't chase females. They do not have to do shit for anyone. They don't have to impress anyone or fulfill other people's expectations. They do whatever the fuck they want with whoever they want, where they want, and when they want. They are uncontrollable in the eyes of females. So with that said, those are the guys that females in general want. This is not rocket science. This is a simple concept to understand. But we still have tons of beta male nice guy simps who are clueless. So the solution is to become a bad boy. Here's the thing. This is a process, meaning the transformation cannot be done overnight. This is something that you work on throughout your whole life. It could take months, years. Point being is, stop being that nice guy that people just take advantage of. People, especially females, they will use you and manipulate you. And when they have no use for you, they'll just toss you to the side as if you're some sort of piece of garbage. To all of the men that are listening to this, stop being that nice guy, okay? Transform yourselves into a beast and ask yourselves these questions. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want out of life? What kind of goals do you want to achieve? These are questions that I suggest you ask yourselves. Start working on something, anything. Now, that was number 3. Females love chasing the bad boys. Now, number 4 is females learn how to be feminine, not masculine. I'll say this. Every time I step outside from my home, I would notice that almost all females have this masculine attitude, meaning every time you try to talk with a female, they talk like guys. Some of these females have voices that sound like baritones in a fucking high school chorus club. But the point is, they try to sound like guys. They use words that make them sound like ghetto folk, okay? Even the females that work in corporate offices, they all suit up primarily in black. And the reason they're doing that is because they're trying to intimidate all of the men in the workplaces, specifically the ones that are of subordinate ranks. Let's not forget the females that are currently serving in our military, okay? Those ones, they may look physically attractive, or at least some of them, but when you interact with them, you will immediately notice that they sound like men. They try to talk with dark voices, all of that bullshit. And the females that are of superior rank always love flexing on the junior ranks with their stupid ass ranks. That is a complete turnoff. And that is what kills the wood under a few seconds. That is all it takes to turn us men off. And we stay miles away from you because we realize how much of a fucking nutcase you are. You're simply cuckoo. Alright? Number 5. Stop calling men creeps and perverts. Let me show you an example. I will put $100 on the table right now betting that she did not see any guy staring at her in the gym. She was just putting up this video on her TikTok just to get attention and validation. And let's not forget more views and followers. This is one golden key reason why I don't go to the gyms anymore. I buy my own equipment. I keep my stuff in my home. I use the park in order to exercise. I never go to the gym anymore because when a guy is checking out a female in the gym, just a quick glance, that's considered staring, and therefore the guy is a creep or stalker. But society says it's okay for females to check out guys in the gym. But when a guy checks out a female in the gym, suddenly they call him a stalker or a creep. This is why I work out by myself. I'll give you another example. Let's say you're in college. You're the typical guy working and studying to get your bachelor's. You're in the working class. Now, you see a female that you like. You approach her, and right away she gives you the cold shoulder. Right away, you know that she's not into you. However, nowadays, modern females would not even look at you. They wouldn't even consider going out with you. They want the top 20 to 10% of the guys, the Chads and the Brads and the Tyrones. Therefore, your job as a man is to train and work tirelessly in order to get to the top. Stop wasting your precious time, money, and efforts trying to date mediocre-ass females. They're average at best. There's nothing special about modern females nowadays. Personally, you could put the most physically attractive female in the same room I'm in, and I would not be interested in her. Because strong chances are she has the personality of fucking ice. There would be nothing magical about her. Now, number 6. Learn how to ask men out. Now, this is a new time. Since y'all females want to accuse us of being creeps and stalkers, how about this? Why don't y'all females step up to the spotlight and ask us guys out? Okay, what's wrong with that? Like y'all said, as guys, we're creeps and stalkers from your perspective. So step the fuck up muster up the courage and the confidence and ask us out. Because we're fucking tired of doing everything for you. How about you put some fucking work to the table? How about you put something valuable to the table? Oh no, you don't want to? You are dismissed. You are hereby discharged from your duties. Have a nice life. Here's a clear-cut difference between men and females. As real men, we don't need you. We do not need you in order to survive. We're taught how to survive and how to live. However, as females, y'all need us men, primarily for two reasons. Attention and validation. That's it. Money's another thing that you demand, but these are the top two currencies that you need from men in order to survive. Without these two currencies, you would be nothing. That is definitely something you need to think about. In conclusion, let's get some main points across. 1. Gentlemen, whenever you're interacting with a female and you notice that she's getting closer towards you, start conducting an investigation on this female. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to sneak into her cell phone. What you need to find out is her body count, because that will tell you a lot about her. It will give you enough intel for you to find out exactly who you're dealing with. If she's the type of female that's in her prime and loves to sleep around with a bunch of guys, that is valuable intel that you need to get your hands on. You need to know what type of female you're dealing with. 2, females, if y'all want to act like self-proclaimed strong and independent females, I got 2 words for y'all. Good luck. Good luck finding a real man that you can spend decent quality time with. Good luck living on your own with cats and dogs sprinting from one side of your apartment complex to the other side. Good luck having fun with your box wine and chocolate sitting on your kitchen counter, with Kentucky Fried Chicken sitting in your fridge for days, or whatever the fuck it is that you love eating, with Captain Crunch crumbs all over the damn floor and all over the damn sofa. Good luck, okay? That's all I gotta say. 3, y'all females want to chase the bad boys that treat you like dog shit. Okay. As real men, when we become successful in our own industries, do not come back. I repeat, do not come back. Because you were the ones that tossed us aside like we were pieces of garbage. So do all of us a favor. Do not come back. Go back to the guy that you were chasing. Oh, but wait, he kicked you to the curb. So that means you shall end up alone. That's on you. Do not blame all men for your fuck-ups. Which leads me to my next point. 4, learn how to take ownership of your own fuck-ups. I know I said this in some of my previous videos, but I will continue to keep on saying this until the day I die. Females, y'all need to learn how to hold yourselves accountable based on every single mistake you make. Simple as that. 5, females, learn how to be feminine, not masculine. It doesn't matter where I go. I could go to my local supermarket. I could go to my local laundromat. I could go to a local cafe. I could go to a local liquor store. Every time I interact with a female, she always has this masculine vibe. What I mean by vibe is that she has this, manly stare, this masculine stare. In other words, this look on her face that says, get away from me. The tone of her voice, the volume of her voice, her body language, every single feature that I just said, she exudes all of this through her masculine side, which comes off as a fucking wood-killing turnoff. Keep that in mind. And 6, females, stop calling men creeps and perverts. This is one reason why I quit dating altogether a long time ago. I chose to quit being involved with American females in general, especially the modern females that we see today. They suck. They don't have anything to bring to the table, and they accuse good men and nice guys of being creeps and perverts. Gentlemen, listen up. Do not give these females any attention or validation whatsoever. Don't even acknowledge them under any circumstances, and pay close attention to what kind of environment you're in, i.e. if you're in a gym, supermarket, laundromat, restaurant, bar, nightclub, a marathon, a triathlon, a public event. Be mindful of what kind of place you're in before making a move. 7, since y'all females want to accuse tons of men for being creeps and perverts, how about this? How about you ask out men? Ask out the men that you're really into. How about you muster up the courage and the confidence on asking us out? Tell me right now, what the fuck is wrong with that? The reason we're saying this is because we're tired of being shamed left and right on things that are not even that big of a deal. We're tired of doing all of the work while y'all females do absolutely nothing. Step the fuck up and ask us out. Make a fucking difference for once in your lives. 8, to all of the females, lower your fat ass standards because y'all set your standards way up in outer space. You chose to disregard tons of men, some of them that actually come close to what you're looking for. But you chose to not give them the time of day, and when you reach your 30s, you end up saying this bullshit.
What happened? Where did all the men go?
Do not be surprised if you end up with no man because of your unreasonable standards. I'm giving y'all a strong dose of reality because a lot of you are living in Disneyland while the rest of us are living in the fucking planet Earth and we're trying to improve ourselves. Listen, I know these are a lot of points that I've mentioned, but y'all need to learn one way or another. So, with all of that said, this concludes this episode of my incredible podcast. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your families, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and every single one of you, have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace out.